Oops. I almost forgot to hit record again. My bad, my bad. But hey, we're back! And now it's a monster train from our relaxing journey. Roguelike is my comfort genre for when I want to do something quick and still feel satisfied. Especially after work, they're addicting too. They really quite are. Which is strange, because I quite like roguelikes myself, but I don't always find myself getting stuck with them for too long. Alright, we'll play with Covenant rank 2. We'll do with Lunar, Covenant and Banished. And yeah, this is like a good run, I would say. That's the part. Set up Eterna's Chosen of Dominion. Let's see. Setup applies corruption 2 to your units each turn and doubles corruption on strike. That's gonna be rough. There's no way to really cleanse corruption, I think. Let's see. On ring 3 there's Archeon, the sign of savagery. Archeon draws from the very essence of savagery to strike the pyre should he not be contained on every floor. If you have no units on the floor, Archeon deals damage to the pyre. Gotcha. Heaven's leader of the cherubs has been manipulated by the Titan of Dominion. Now even Heaven's workers are under the Titan's grasps. Careless shares grant damage shield 1 to enemy units. Yeah, no, we can probably make this work. And the random cards are the Nightingale and Gravity and Selfless Sacrifice. Yeah, we can definitely make this work. We equip an angel, apply Valor, Rage, and Regen. I don't have any angels in my deck, so it's not the best one. So let's go with Abyssal Prism. Right, this is quite a lot already. A Silver Empress, Lunar Echo. Create an ephemeral copy of a random spell played last turn. And during full moons, it's Conduit 20. And then we also have the option of Celestial Spellweaver. Right, so our options are either to get our spells back and have more conduit during full moons, which would be our primary go wild turn, or just ramping conduit. The music is I don't know, the music here is excellent. I quite enjoy it myself. Yeah, let's play around with moon phases. Silver Empress is ours. Sure, I'll play with a Trialon. Yeah, this will be my floor 1. And then we'll place you up here. And I'll keep the Nightingale in my deck for now. You echo what you just said. Yeah, no. This music is a bop and a half. Let's see. Set up the speed word up there and kill. I feel like we're fighting some super boss, and I think this isn't even the game's. This is not even the game's boss track. This is just the normal boss, the normal enemy track. Yeah. Yeah, we'll continue applying more valor. That won't kill. But yeah, it is new moon, so this will deal with that guy. Yeah, this should work. It's full moon, so it's forcing her, them to ascend instead of descend. A bit unfortunate. But we can make this not really just work, but we'll buff up this guy. It is unfortunate that we have to fight the final wave on a new moon. I was curious about the game when it came out, because it reminds me of Slay the Spire. I mean, that is fair. Slay the Spire is for many deck building roguelikes the archetypical one that you should base your game off of. Personally, however, I do find it a bit more interesting to. I do find this game a bit more interesting. So yeah, that'll kill, that'll kill. Now the issue is just these guys. This will really just do nothing for us. Yeah, and turn. You can go a bit faster. This does not bode well for me. This does not bode well for me. Though the free processing thing is interesting, though not sure how it works. Well, I can tell you then how it works. It isn't super hard, luckily enough. It is just a tiny bit rough. So, in short, the way that it works is that you have two types of cards, well, couple of types of cards, but two main ones. So you have unit cards. You place units on the different floors of the train, and then you have every other type of cards. These cards are spells, equipment, room types, what have you. The thing that I like more about Monster Train than Slay the Spire is that you actively thin your deck out by placing out a couple of units during the first couple of turns to essentially set up your defenses for when the angelic horse attack. When you have it all set up, you just cycle your spells around to make sure that your units are as powerful as they can be that either by buffs, debuffs, or by manipulating them with magic. And that's our win. First node 1. Deal 25 damage, slay, gain 2 energy back. It could be good. Restore 5 health, healing over max health applies to armor instead. So like, it has some tower defense elements. Yeah, I guess you could say it like that. Because you're playing this just purely on because you aren't playing this purely on offense or defense. Well, I did say that we were gonna be playing around with card faces, so Starstruck, or remove faces, rather. The up with Warbler for sure. The Warblers are very good units. Alright, this is also the pathway system of Slay the Spire, but simplified. You get given the option to go one of two different tracks before you fight another battle. And you can always see what you get from choosing each track. So if I go to the right, I get a Luna Coven unit as well as a chance to visit the Merchant of Steels. If we go this way, I visit the Merchant of Magic and had a chance to get a Banish unit. I think I'm gonna focus on Luna for now though, so in here we go. Alright, all of the shopkeepers are also just cats, which is gonna be a boon for some people. Resolve. Yeah, no, that's... We need someone that's a bit chunky as to act as a frontliner, so... Shade Guard. Yeah, no, exactly. Rawr. Can I apply dualism to anyone? Would anyone be good with dualism? No, probably not. So I can probably equip the Nightingale with Valor 8. Yeah. So you start off being a bit more powerful. That would be funny if I do that. That would be funny if I do that. Yeah, no, sod it, let's do that. Valor 8, multi-strike 1, and whenever he goes into New Moon, multi-strike 3. Flatulence Mars. Dangerous flatulence attempt to ascend to your pyre. Fortunately, they can be their own worst enemy. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. A forsaken... a very... Yeah, we can probably deal with that. Let's go. Trial. Trial mode. Now then, setup. Where do we want to have everyone? Maybe you wanna have Eka at the top. And I'll probably trial that out. But for now... Okay, but the music though. Yeah, no, the music is really good. Perish. Yeah, we'll just have to deal with this as is. Just wait until you hear the boss music, Luthor. Do I have any more space? I don't have any space. That's a bummer. Yeah, well, I do have Witch Weave, so let's use it whenever I do get it. I want to keep you alive, so let's do that. You're gonna be fine. You will generate more health that you lose. I'm dying. I really like this one in particular. Music is one of the things I tend to pay attention to the most in video games. Well, and then you're a bit different from mine because I tend to pay attention to a couple of other things, but I do get you. The music here is a bang and a bop after all. Do you want to Starstruck now? Yeah, no, I can probably Starstruck now. You. Indeed, a very brief respite. Let's see. Give me a lunar echo of Witch Weave. Yeah, no, we can make use of that. Yeah, for me, not having a good soundtrack can make a dull experience and even make music alone can get interested in a game. But I do appreciate many other things as well, of course. Oh my god, I'll have to look up this song later. Well, luckily they do say what the name of the song is at the start of every fight. I think this one was called Underlegion Overture. Yeah, no, this will work out. And then we'll keep gravity for now. Ah, here goes the boss. Yeah, you go down. Right, the way that it seems is that Eka probably wants to be, at least in the current Eka that are running, she wants to be in the center because otherwise the boss will just appear on a new moon and she can't really do too much on a new moon, sadly. rough, 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 rough. Sorry, Eka. Daze you. Make you a bit weaker. Make you actually very weak. Nice, nice. We're making this pretty strong, actually. Right. Now we have to make sure that this will actually kill. We just need a tiny bit more damage. Oh, that was... We'll undo that. And alright, another good feature with Monster Train 2 is the undo feature if you really do just fuck up. Let's see, how about if we go in this direction instead? Yeah, it is quite useful, especially if you do manage to salt something up, but this won't be too painful, so we'll manage. I know that's the issue. In Slay the Spire, when I'm feeling stubborn, I just restart the game. Yeah, no, Slay the Spire can be a pain and a half sometimes, especially since you don't really feel like many things are your fault. Meddler. Advance the current moon phase. There are two moon phases, new moon and full moon. A meddler here would be good. You know, if you wanna manipulate, then meddler is the way to go. If you wanna have a spell, probably cleave. I do want the merchant of arms, but I need to get myself a bit stronger. Having a second shade guard would do that. And my random event is... I love it overall. I feel it's more about clever deck building and improving than anything else. Yeah, that is fair. Though sometimes I do feel like it is a kick in the ass, depending on just what you're up against and if your deck's ready to face against that enemy or not. But it would be nice if it had permanent upgrades. I like that about roguelikes. Well, to be pedantic, technically that is what you like about rogue lights. I will say that's very pedantic. But yeah, no, meta upgrades are appreciated, I will say. Copy a card 5 times? No. An ornate mirror stands alone. An anchor to any wall or frame. Its glass strip is like some sort of portal. Curious, you pick up a small piece of it of scrap and toss it towards the mirror. The glass shimmers as the scrap disappears without a trace, until two identical pieces of scrap come hurling back out. It seems this mirror could be used to multiply your forces. There's a difference, huh? Yeah, no, as mentioned, it is very pedantic. Essentially, roguelike means that it is closer to rogue as possible. That means that it is all procedurally generated, no meta progression, every run is new, and the only thing that will bring you forward is your knowledge. Rogue light is that you have some rogue-ish elements in it, like procedurally generated levels or procedurally generated encounters. But even if some stuff is procedurally generated, there's also stuff that is consistent enough that it isn't a full-on rogue game. That is the general consensus of between the two different genres. I am gonna use the mirror. Let's see. I don't want another cleave. I don't want more just causes. Then I guess I like roguelites more. Yeah, that would be apt, because I feel like plenty of people enjoy themselves a good roguelite. I like both though. Yeah, they are still fun. Yeah, give me a second Nightingale. A cautious approach, decide to use the mirror only once more. Once you've gained the desired copy, you begin to wonder, which one is the original? Could it be still there, inside the glass? The train rumbles. There's no time for such questions, there is a war to fight. And now for a fight, Archeon, Sign of Savagery. Oh well, no, not just yet. We also need to upgrade our guys. Yeah, no, Endless Shade Guard, that will work out. And then I guess can have you also be a bit tankier. Yeah, that works out. Let's see, Purge. We should purge something. Just to thin out our deck a tiny bit. There's something appealing about every run feeling different and not knowing exactly what's gonna happen. Just going with the flow. Yeah, no, it is quite interesting to experience that, I will tell you that much. And let's thin it out by removing something more. I guess I can remove a just cause from the deck. There you go, boss time. Archeon, Sign of Savagery. And we will still need to do a bunch of setup. Yeah, that's gonna be our setup for now. Thank you for drawing all of my units. The cat said meow 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 meow. Trust me, he told me personally. Well, hey, I'd be more than happy to trust you on that, Blue Farm. Right. The sick rock makes you feel like you're preparing for an epic war. I mean, hey, that is essentially the story of the game. We are banished angel demons up against the war of heaven, as heaven has been consumed by the titans. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Excellent setup, excellent. Hi, Blaine. Welcome to the transmission. How did you have a good Monday? Alright, let's see. You, good sir, can ascend. Been fine, just finished my shower. Oh hey, it was a pleasant shower. As you can see, we're currently playing some Monster Train to, well, have a bit more fun during this transmission. Which we perfect. What did you miss? Well, I guess you missed the entirety of Journey. But that's fine. The VOD of that will be up tomorrow. Sorry for that, I just needed to plug in my headset real quick. Yeah, no, selfless sacrifice. That will remove a bit of damage on the bottom floor. And then face on over to New Moon and fuck up that big bird. Plus 20 damage, really? Well, I guess I can increase the... And for now, this will just have to be as is. AK's on a wrong spot to do much else. So I guess we can warble this. Yeah, no, let's warble this. And then, do we need to do any more setup here? Yeah, no, we may as well do some setup here. The composer was told just go ham on the soundtrack and they went hard on it. I mean, hey, Angels and Demons, that's a recipe for butt rock if I've ever heard anything of it. I do have it. Let's see, what has my spell been? I've used a Just Cause so far. That's gonna be rough. Actually, will it be rough? It's gonna be New Moon. You know, let's face into a full moon. You'll go up. And then takes a punishment, good friend. Ah, damn it. I was hoping for another witch weave. Ah, that's a bit of a bad move. No damage. Will that actually just be the case? No damage taken. You know, neutral. Yeah, that's our cleanup. And there we go. It's our turn now. Actually, we can make this very good for us. You ascend. And then we'll switch on over to deal with you. Switch on over to New Moon. Kill this bird. Yeah, no, a Nightingale with so much multi-strike is very good. Let's see, our rare card, Duality. Deal 10 damage to an enemy or restore 10 health to a friendly unit. Consume, apply 4 times Valor. Bringing is getting Valor 6 on Slay. Nice, yeah. That's the first boss done. Duality is gonna be good for us. No, I don't think I need any more of these units, so we'll skip. Heaven's Light makes our floors have the capacity for a couple more units. Yeah, we're fine with gold. Let's go to the right path. So we can either go max out on a Silver Empress, which is even more powerful full moon conduit, or Moon cycle. Apply 1 strength and 1 health to friendly units. No, I think I'm gonna keep on making Silver Empress more powerful. Event designed by Richard Garfield. The train stops work with cute kind of workshop, opening with wondrous boxes. 3 boxes stand out from clutter, with a sign below which reads, "It is not a trip, it is a journey. It isn't a gift, it is a container. Reese Spectaculum." Did you take any of these boxes? Add all 3 contained spell cards to your hand. Pack 3 units into the Jack-in-a-Box. Or get a large mystery board. Add a random card to your hand each turn. The large mystery box. And take the box in hand, the others disappear. You will never know what they might have held for you. And I will buy the Moonstone. All in on moon stuff. Yeah, I think we can deal with that trial. Let's go, trial time. Stone of the Undying. I do love myself some dynamic music. I'm going to put that stuff. Well, luckily for you, there's a lot of that here. Well, that certainly is a random card. And we can probably deal with this. You know, shred him, punk. I don't know why all of these are insane bangers. Right, the meddler isn't out yet, so we can't do too much more. So we did almost draw all of our Witch Weave, which is very wacky. Oh yeah, that would be the issue. Another roguelike deck builder I like is Dicey Dungeons. It's this but with dice rolls, I really like it. That one I did 100%. So I know, I heard good things about Dicey Dungeons. like surprisingly good stuff about Dicey Dungeons. Alright then, you go up. I don't want to deal with you right now. And that might not been for the best, but it is what we will deal with. Yeah, no, I don't think my bird can deal with that. My bird will die. I can make sure that the bird doesn't die, which I should do. Let's see, that killed the frontmost fellow. I don't want to get the meddler out. Yep, all set up though. I'm gonna be taking so much fire heart damage. Ludicrous. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh, that was such a stupid thing. So fucking dumb. I am going to need to heal up as soon as I can. Yeah, it's best to be new moon right now, so you can go wild on it. I will eliminate you though. And that's also do. You know, it will take you also out of the equation. That means more damage to you. Oh, Sap is a real killer. Lunar Echo, Witch Weave. Nice. And we will kill now, in fact. Good work, the fake court. I'm not sure what's going on, but you got this. I know it's something that you'll learn with time. Slay this train. I will try. Yeah, Hexcalation, and we'll skip that. Swift Steel. Yeah, we'll take Swift Steel. Our random event is... the pungent smell of rotting chemicals hits your sense as strong as any strike. From behind a soft glow from an illuminated formaldehyde tubes, a plague Dr. slithers forwards. Perhaps a lunar cabin such as yourself might be better. Let me think a little bit with your equipment. Craft a random equipment on a unit. Craft an equipment from your deck on a unit. Sure, experiment. Experiment on the meddler. You choose to graft something onto one of your units. The plate of less than a maniacal laugh. Very good, very good. Come by again sometime. I have more experiments I'd like to conduct. Sure, but do tell us what happened to our guy. Oh, I see, Mage Blade. That can be good. Yeah, no, we'll also pick up the Enchanted Chamber. Purge the deck some more. Yeah, no, purge the steals. A shield steward. Up against another fight. This time I won't be so risky as to go with Titan Skin. Especially not Titan Skin 4. I'll be fine just without that, thank you very much. Join us in heaven, they say. Yeah, no, that's a bomb car, alright. And I'm very happy to have that bomb. Incant. Triggers when you play a spell on it, but apply sap 2 to your units. Eek. Oh well. Alright. I didn't actually kill. I need a witch weave. Thank God I got a witch weave. Ah, if only I had more ember to use. That would have been really nice. I know I'm going on and on about this, but I'm surprised that every time a new song plays, it's yet another banger. Hey, that's the... I'll add this soundtrack to my playlist. That's this studio for you. They will go all out on the music. Even the first game's music is fairly gnarly. Gnarly as in gnarly good. Yeah, that'll deal with you at least. I do see an issue now in that I will be continually adding more and more cards to my deck thanks to the large mystery box. Yeah, no, you're a dead man, good sir. Right, boss time. This will likely cause us some issues. But the second floor will have us covered. I just know that it will. Yeah, no, we're all banking on. I'm banking on the second floor. Okay, someone, what's going on? Tell me to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Right, so the boss just appeared from the entrance to the train. The boss wants to kill our heart up here. If the heart dies, the run is over. In order to stop the boss, we are preparing our units here on the left side to become as powerful as possible, so that they are able to deal with him and another unit that comes our way before they destroy our heart. And we do that by tossing a bunch of cards their way, be that spells, units, or anything else that we can manage to get our hands on. That's perfect, thank you, thank you. How about I can be of help? Alright, this is bad. And now it's no longer bad, we fixed it. And it's done. A second way to get a full moon would be nice, so give me that moonrise. Skip that. And now, the next try will be if we can actually beat the boss or not. None of these are particularly nice. I guess we'll heal up our pyro a bit. Give you conduit. Titanite could be good on the Shade Guard. So you take that. That's all I can do. Then remove 2 cards. Best thing I can remove currently is the Shield Stewards. No, the Spear Steward and then one of our just causes. That's spooky. We're up against the Lord of the Caribs. Hi Kale, pleasure meeting you. I guess suffer some magic damage. Train the hell out of his monster, I mean her. I appreciate the... I appreciate the enthusiasm still, Lufarn. Let's see, you know, we'll duality that. Nope, you will be dealt with. Well, that's a pain and a half. Right, the first floor has been set up properly now. So we'll just take that. I give you a lunar echo. Duality, not the thing that, not the card that I wanted, but fine. This is quite bad. I don't have any units. Right, you go down. Yeah, no, we're making this work still. We're making this work still. We're just somehow we're making this work. Though we are struggling. We are indeed struggling. Some damage will just have to be taken. Struggle is no. I mean, hey, struggling is a part of roguelikes. At least struggling is fun. God damn it, I counted that wrong. No! God damn it. Almost had it. Yeah, no, good run. Getting to the second boss on the tier 2 difficulty is pretty alright. Circle of Cycles. Restore 10 health to the lowest health friendly unit on a moon cycle. That sounds pretty nice. And hey, we got some unlocks. Life Mode Aspire. Has the option to copy cars at merchants of steel, magic and trinkets. Hell yeah. Well, back to the outpost. They touched it, we win was game over. Alright, after a couple of runs you have some story progression. Hef, I need to ask you something. That bad, huh? They think I see you looking to me for wisdom. What's got you all wound up? The Covenant. It's barely holding together. Angels and demons, no one trusts each other. And why would they? It wasn't too long ago we were fighting against each other. Your father, Hersal, brought everyone together. He unified the clans of hell, then he forged the covenant between heaven and hell. How did he do it? Funny you should say that. What do you mean? I earlier today found something better than advice. Come on, you're gonna wanna see this. Is that Hersal? It can't be. It's him, alright. Never thought I'd see my dad again. He was frozen solid deep in some cavern just waiting to be found. And he's alive. A bit of ice isn't enough to do my old man in. Once he falls, he'll be up and running soon enough. Then you can ask him all the questions you have for yourself. Hef, this is incredible. About your father perishing in the invasion, I tried to save him. Come on, let's not waste any time. Have him bring him closer to the pyre. We'll give him a warm welcome. And we've unlocked the dimensional portal. Tricky puzzle challenge runs. Maybe for the future. Ice cream. Yeah, no. Pops flavored ice cream. But for now, I will say, that was that for today's transmission. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a good time with Journey and this failed run of Monster Train. I had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys did as well. Next transmission will be on Wednesday. Early on as well, because I wanted to actually sleep before I work tomorrow, the day afterwards. And that's gonna be that mainly. Until next time, I hope everyone takes care of themselves, and be you on a long philosophical journey with friends, or you are battling against the forces of heaven. Believe in yourself, because we all are on your side. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Good night.